illusion of motion can successfully be created by using different tricks and techniques of optical illusion. And there is a trend, there is a movement called op art that was very popular in the modern tradition. Now, when we create some optical illusion in a space, we basically use different ratios in terms of value, in terms of intensity. So, color is another very important consideration there, but we also create optical illusion through shape, through progressive rhythm, through alternative rhythm. And there are many other devices that are often very well calculative, scientific, and as a result of all those things, like put in a picture in a right ratio, what we get as a result is a very interesting optical drama, and we will try to see that with multiple examples. But one thing we need to keep in mind, that there are lots of things that we see in nature that is exactly not how it is in nature. For example, when we move very fast, we see the objects that are getting blurred. So, we do not see any sharp edge. That does not really say that the objects did not have a sharp edge. It is only because of our movement we get that kind of an impression. So, when we have an impression of a fuzzy blur area, it also may give us a sense that we are on move. So, things are perceptional and also highly relative. We also see certain glow signs that are glowing. We can create the same effect on one area where no light is basically evolved. There is no other things rather than creating a high contrast or a simultaneous contrast, using a warmer area with a juxtaposition of a cooler area somewhere close by. So, there are many different ways to create that optical illusion. Let us try out some simple ways to get some optical movement or optical illusion in a two-dimensional space. So, shown in the picture are a few lines that are going in a almost parallel order. They are more or less parallel to each other. What is interesting is that because of different formation, it gives us a space which is three-dimensional, and it also gives you a sense of movement. It is almost like how the ripple or the wave gets generated on water. So, we see a surface which is having a lot of ups and downs in a very smooth order. So, we are creating a line that might go up, go down, again go straight, another line parallel to it, so it gives us a space with a convex and a concave formation at the same go. So, the concave area will look deeper, it will have a sunken effect, whereas the convex area will look as if that is going up. That will create a fold like condition. As seen in the picture. Now, this part, it is a concave formation that is taking place, it is going deeper. That will create some sunken depression on the surface. And that is one way of creating some movement in a space. So, it is nothing but the line that is following a particular I direction, and that is giving us some impression as if this part is going deeper down and the other part is lifted. So, in this way we can create interesting vibration on a plane surface having some three dimensionality into it. Another example is when we have a few parallel objects that are formed alternatively. Though I am not using any mechanical tool for the formation, we can still feel that there is a range of white that is getting formed because of the value difference. So, when we have more areas of black, the thickness of the line where it is more will have one area of black, and that will create a contrast in the area which is placed somewhere beside it. So, we will get a space where white will be whiter, hence that will create a volume, a three dimensional space. With a repetition we can create a lot of vibration in a space. In this example, this is a repetitive pattern with two different colors and a lot of overlapping, that will create a lot of vibration in the space. The space can still remain two dimensional if we repeat it throughout, leaving no negative space for our imagination. So, there are n number of possibilities. We will try to see it with some more interesting examples, where we can create a simultaneous contrast with the use of color. Now, how to create that simultaneous contrast? That there are colors which are maybe primary, and if we mix the two colors we get another shade. For example, if we have a blue and we mix this blue with yellow, by mixing blue and yellow, I will get another color that is green. Similarly, if we mix red with yellow, red and yellow will produce orange. Blue and yellow will produce green. So, these are the interrelationships. So, when we have a visual area with red and yellow side by side, red, yellow, red, yellow, more red, more yellow, So, when we have a combination like red plus yellow in a space like this, that will look much in harmony, because that will automatically give us a sensation of an orange. So, the information that we will get from the red and yellow will make us remember another color, that is orange. Similarly, when we have a combination of blue plus yellow, it will give us a signal of green. So, this will look more harmonized as a space, because it will remind us another color. We mix the color mentally or visually, maybe from a particular distance. Maybe if we go too far, this blue and yellow will give us a sensation of green at the end of it. But when you have another composition, another combination like blue plus orange, it won't give us any sensation of any other color, because if we mix blue with orange, what we get is not any definite color. It is neither a primary color nor a secondary color, it is not even a tertiary color. So, what we get is something like maybe a very muted mustard kind of a brown, that is one possibility, but there is no definite color. So, the combination of blue with orange will give us a different sensation. It will rather flicker, because it will create an edge. If I show it in a different diagram, you will realize it better, that if we have a blue, so this is one area of blue, which is a cool color, and this is the area of red, which is a warm color. Now, they are similar in size. The only thing, when I place this orange that we have been talking about, we place the orange somewhere here, like a orange window in a blue wall, it will give us an effect of light. It will rather flicker. The reason is that because of the contrast of these colors, and it is not only the contrast, but when we place the orange in a blue background, it gives us a simultaneous contrast. Our eye does not really read it as any other color, because if we mix orange with blue, we will not get any other color that is much memorable. So, we see them separately, and it also happens that in the edge where blue ends and orange starts, we get certain effect where our eye develops some kind of a fatigue, because they have no harmony, they are like very high in contrast. So, in the edge of blue and orange, our eye develops certain fatigue, and it does not want to stay there for too long. So, that is the reason we do not really look at it for a longer time. So, it will give us an effect of flickering effect. So, we will see this part will look much more shiny. Let us try it with the red surface, and you see is the same orange that I have picked up, right. I will prove it. I am picking it from the same place, It is applied on blue, picking up the same orange, applying on red. Don't you think the orange is looking very different here? So, why is it? Because the background is playing a role. This is done on a cool color background, this is on a warm color background. So, the background influences the foreground, background influences the color that we are using at the foreground, and the color changes in its character, and that is very interesting an observation, and there are many other possibilities that you can always try out, and with the knowledge of these devices we end up creating a lot of optical illusion. So, it is like our effort to try and go by error. So, you go by trial and error to get amazing effect. There are lots of other visual effects that I will tell you, maybe I will refer you to another very famous painting by Vincent van Gogh. Please see Van Gogh's Night Cafe and many other artworks where he has used this particular combination of blue, which is like a French ultramarine blue, and a permanent orange. Two of the shades are very strong, and he has used the maximum possibility of these two colors where they are giving us a flickering effect. So, he had like a blue wall and a window with this orange color, and it gave us an effect as if there is an orange light on inside the place and the light is coming outside. So, it is more like it flickers, it gives us some sensation. At the same time, if we place the same orange on a warm color background, which is like a red here, it can be a yellow also. So, there the effect will be completely different.